right, number 6. Okay, we'll go to Ethan. So just like we did previously, we need some sort of sentence to guide where we're headed. Like on the last problem, number 1, it was kind of lengthy because we were looking for a relative max. So we had to think in terms of, okay, relative max means I got to think of the very first time I should think of. Got to think of the very absolute max. First time, last time, and a relative max. Problem 6 is dramatically simpler in concept. So Ethan, what sentence would I write down to help guide my thinking on number 6?
F concave down. So is it increasing to decreasing? When F changes, no, when F prime changes from increasing to decreasing? F, wait, what? What?
You're doing great. Hey, no, listen, he's doing great. Look. Good job, Caleb. Yeah, you're doing just fine. We're looking for, looking for an F.
Yeah.
Silence. For an F is concave down.
Yeah.
Which does correspond to F prime being decreasing.
Sorry.
Our only struggle is, hey, don't talk, can't concentrate when you talk. Okay, we don't have any pictures to look at.
Okay.
So we don't want to focus on F prime decreasing. We want to think sign chart. We want to focus on F double prime being negative. Points for Ethan. So we want to say F is concave down when F prime double, is negative. That's what we're looking for. That's the guiding sentence. Questions? 2 for Ethan. Cool. Okay. So Charles, what do I do first then?
You apply the derivative operator to F.
Nicely done. Got to apply the derivative operator to F both sides. So I have D of F of X. 2 points for Charles. Over dx. And I got to do the same thing over here. So D of 2x e to the x over dx. Questions? Go to Macy. What would you write on the next line, Macy?
I do d f of x over dx.
And we learned recently that using the chain rule, we could write that more simply as f prime of x dx dx. Keep going, Macy.
Would I do the multiplying constant?
Either way, I'm going to go this way instead. I think we're getting more errors when we use the multiplying constant rule. So we're going to just think of those 2 as the factors.
Okay.
Keep going.
So do the product rule. So you do e to the x.
Pause right there. 2 points for Macy. Questions? Ian, continue. Pick it up.
Then that is multiplied by the derivative of 2x.
Stop right there. 2 points for Ian. Emma, where do I go from there?
Plus.
2 points for Emma. Kennedy.
2x.
2 points for Kennedy. Questions? Brooke, what's next? Yeah, sorry, Brooke. You're okay, let me help.
Yeah.
You're okay. So we took the second factor, we multiplied by d dx of the first factor, plus,
Okay, so d e to the x.
there we go, 2 points for Brooke. Questions? Anyone? Are you okay? Sweet. So Jack, now what?
Be 2e to x plus.
Oh yeah, hold on. So f prime, of course.
Yeah.
2e to the x. Keep going, Jack.
Plus b 2xe to x.
Nicely done. 2 points. Questions? So Gideon, what would we Now do
Find the zero. Oh wait, no, I need to find F doubles.
F double prime. So what do I do? Doing great.
F double prime equals.
I wrote that wrong. Nobody called me on it. Sorry, that's 2x. Oh, brother. 2e to the x. This is a rough day. You're tight. Hey. Gideon, what do I do? What do I write? Silence.
You need to do that. I don't know.
That's okay. Point for good try. Sam, what do I do?
D2EX over
There we go.
DX.
I'm going to apply d dx to both that whole thing, but that means I can use the add subtract rule. So I can have this. 2 points for Sam. This is a rough day. Max, you're up next. Get ready. Does anyone need me to give more explanation? Good grief. Charlie Brown, man. That's what Charlie Brown always says. Good grief. Pretty good? Max, now what?
Now we can turn d of 2e into 2 times dx
Perfect.
times dx.
dx, dx. Perfect. 2 points. Cameron, you're up.
So I said plus 2x e to dx.
I've got to work on this. What do I do with this? Product rule again. Hey, here's a shortcut. Look.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Whoa.
Hey. Silence. Okay, we found, don't talk. We found that d2x e to the x dx is this right here. So you really can just write it down. So 2 points for Cameron. Questions? Solid. So, Kylie, what would we do now?
You just factor it.
Yes, it's difficult. Hey, listen. The sign chart is much more difficult if you try to make the sign chart without factoring. So if it is at all possible to factor, you want to make sure you factor. In problem 1, we did not have any way of factoring, so we didn't. But if you can, you definitely want to factor. So problem 1 was here. There was no way to factor this, but in problem 6, factoring is possible, 2 for Kylie. So let's go to the next line. So Camry, how do I factor? Pause right there. 2 points for Camry. Question? So Caleb, now what do I write?
You'll have plus 1 plus 1 plus x.
I couldn't hear
Oh,
it.
plus x.
There we go. 2 points.
Yes.
Questions, anyone? Okay, Beth, what's the magical sentence I now need to write to make sure I get points on the written section?
I've double prime, so I've 0 or 10 prime.
Nicely done. 2 points for Beth. Perfect. Okay. Sweet. Let's go to Jack again. What comes after the X, Jack?
-2.
Nicely done. Please make sure you never forget, everyone, e to an exponent. Hey, e to an exponent is always positive. E to an exponent will never be a negative or zero value. So, right here, you have a 2 multiplying by something that is never 0 or negative, multiplying by a third factor. The third factor is the only thing we are concerned with, because the third factor is the only factor of the 3 that can ever equal 0. The first 2 factors can't be 0 or undefined. Only the third factor can become 0 when x is -2. That means that is the only x that will cause f double prime to ever equal 0. Does anyone need me to talk through that again? I'm more than happy to say things again that are different. You guys got to prompt me. Can't always tell when it's making sense or not. So, buddy, please.
But isn't like U0
So e to the 0 is actually 1.
Oh.
No worries, common, you know. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah, ln of 0 is undefined for sure. And ln of a negative is also undefined. Ln of, we talked about it, ln of 1 over e squared is -2. So ln can be positive, negative, or 0. But e to something is never 0 and never negative. 2 more. Anybody else? Please.
I'm just curious, what if you raise e to the power of ln?
So, 2 for Peyton. ln alone doesn't mean anything. It's got to be the ln of something.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries, because ln is an operation. It's not a value. So you have to pick ln of something. What do you want to pick? 1. But what's that equal to, Peyton? It's actually equal to 1.
Oh.
Because the natural log of 1 is 0. And then e to the 0 would be 1. There's a rule right here. 2 for Peyton. It's a good question. Hey, we didn't talk about this rule, but it's kind of the companion rule. You can't forget this one either. Right here. E to the natural log of a is just a. So don't forget that. Be back here. Questions? Oh, please listen. All right, listen. Go
So then
ahead.
if it's e of the ln of 0, would it be 0?
Oh, the trouble is, natural log of 0 is undefined. Yeah, so yeah, e to the undefined is undefined for sure. But e to anything else can't be 0, negative, or undefined.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good comment. 2 points for listening. Anybody else? Okay, cool. So let's erase this. All right, we need to make the sign chart now. So we'll go to Tan or Mecum. How do I make the sign chart?
Gonna do F dub.
Yeah, go back to your guiding sentence. F double prime. So 2 points there. Peyton, now what?
X.
Yep, 2 points for Peyton. Let's go to Macy now. What?
Put in -2.
Perfect. 2 points for Macy. I'll go to George.
Being regular.
Trouble back there.
Oh. That's a different problem.
Say again.
That's a different problem.
I've lost track. Jared distracted me horribly. Jared, what do we do?
So you have to put in -2 is going to equal 0. Because
Keep talking, Jared.
So then we have -1 and -3, and so we know that the e part.
Where do we put them? How? I got. Where do they go?
So we have -1 on top.
What?
-3 on top.
-3.
There we go.
Yeah, -3.
Pause right there. Hey. 2 for Jared. Good job. Brock, now what? Don't talk so I can concentrate.
You're gonna like plug the -3 into the equation.
Which equation?
The
Second.
the 2EX.
Yeah. Hey. Look. There's a huge shortcut here. It doesn't matter what x you pick.
Positive.
This is going to be positive. So don't play with that. That's positive. What's this going to be, Jared? Sorry, Brock. What's this going to be when x is -3?
Negative.
Negative. We're done. Two for Brock. Pretty good? Cameron, if I plug in a -1 here, do I worry about this?
Nope.
Nope, that's positive. What's this?
Positive.
Positive. 2 points for Cameron. Please show me on your hand what the correct answer is. Please show me on your hand what is the correct answer. Doing this, give yourself this. Good work. Correct answer is A. They want to talk about any of it. Good work.